Okay, it's that time of year. Let's do this shit. Hello, everyone. My name is Deckerlink, the trained unprofessional, and welcome to this. This is very weird. I don't usually do this kind of shit. Usually, it's here, where you're seeing me here, you're seeing me over there. It's kind of fucking weird. I don't know exactly what I'm doing, to be perfectly honest with you, but that's about normal for me, don't you think? So let's just fucking roll with it, huh? First, I gotta take my pill. Oh, fuck. Oh. Don't like that shit. Don't like it. I'm recording this a bit early, but today is my birthday, May 26, 2020. For some reason, I felt compelled to talk to you about it, because we're all kind of celebrating things by ourselves at the moment. This is a fucking cake, in case the camera's too far away and this one's too fucking close. There you go. Rainbow cake. There it is. There have been a lot of people who have been saying that they've been going into their birthday recently and feeling a bit left out because it's in quarantine, and I can understand that shit. I mean, it's tough, especially for people who are typically social, to have to all of a sudden be isolated and shit. I mean, it's a fucking nightmare for some people, I gotta be honest with you. But for me, it never really was that bad being alone. My 25th birthday has got me thinking all sorts of weird shit, and I just felt like sharing it with you. I mean, that's what I do on here, isn't it? So figured I'd do it. I was born in 1995, pretty much the last bastion of the millennial generation before Gen Zers came around. And so I'm in a weird mix where all the millennial and 90s baby fucking memes only kind of apply to me, and then the Gen Z stuff also kind of, I get both. It's very weird. So, and I also grew up poor, so I wound up consuming a lot of older media that, like, Gen Xers actually are nostalgic for. So I'm kind of in this generational fucking gap thing, and it's not fucking easy to navigate. I'll tell you that fucking much right goddamn now. But the one thing that's been kind of consistent through all of my birthdays is the fact that I never really had a whole lot of people coming over to them. Like, a few years back, I used to hold this yearly Smash Bros tournament, and it was the birthday brawl, because at that point the newest Smash Bros games was Super Smash Bros. Brawl, one of the worst entries in the series. Not the worst, but one of them. And it ran for 4 years. It ran for 4 mother-flippin' years. And in each of those 4 years, I didn't win a single fucking one. The first 2 are won by the same guy. Probably one of my earliest examples of, God damn it, if I had just come out sooner, I could have had that guy. His name was Brandon. But who knows? Third year was won by my brother Aaron. Much deserved. And then the 4th year was won by our friend Daniel, a friend from way back in the day, actually. Speaking of back in the day, when I lived in Admire, years birth to 16, I didn't have many friends, or any friends at that point, so most of my birthdays were celebrated in the summer, so there wasn't even a person, like a teacher bringing cookies to class kind of thing. Usually my birthday just kind of was celebrated at home with my family. That was about it. I didn't really need all that much more. It didn't mean I didn't want more. Sometimes there would be a better selection. A couple of people could come over, and it would be more fun than it probably would have been without. But for the most part, I'm kind of used to spending my birthday just with the people I'm around pretty much all the time. And this is the first birthday I'll be spending outside of Kansas, to my knowledge. I don't believe I ever had a birthday while on a trip before. We didn't take that many fucking trips, so I highly doubt that would have been the case. If it did, I've forgotten by now. But this is my first non-Kansas birthday. And it's a weird one. All birthdays during this time are fucking weird, as I mentioned before, but this one is especially weird because even if the world wasn't shut down at the moment, I don't have anyone around me to celebrate with. All my friends that I have made since being up here are either online or were part of a job that I no longer have. And weirdly enough, like, none of them have said anything to me since I got fired. But the main takeaway for me is that this is the first year I don't have my parents, my brother, or any local friends to even entertain the thought of being around. The only person I am likely to be around, make it sound worse than it fucking is Bri. And that's fine. That's honestly great because not having all those people, but having Bri, because having Bri is one of the things that I intend to be a thing for a while, like a long while, like the rest of my lifestyle while being with Bri. And Bri is not someone who puts much stock into birthdays, and so it's not like I feel like I'm going to be missing out on anything if I don't get a. I bought myself this cake. I bought this for me. I don't even really intend to. I'm not eating it right now. I haven't even had breakfast, so I'm not going to fucking start the day eating cake. You're not going to be seeing any fucking mukbang out of me. I know what the fuck you've been searching. Don't even fucking bring that shit into this house. The biggest takeaway of me reaching the age of 25 is realizing just how much my life has changed since I was young. And a large part of that is due to the fact that when I was young, I didn't expect to be this old. I remember seeing it casually said on a TikTok because I watch those now. I also have a TikTok that I barely fucking use to post content, but if you want to follow me on it, it's fucking Decker Link. Surprise, surprise. I remember hearing it said on there that someone, was casually joking about the fact that they didn't expect to live this long, and I felt that. I had already felt it before, but that really put it into words, one of those feelings where you're feeling it, but you don't really know what you're feeling, and then all of a sudden someone says it and you're like, oh shit, you're right. For me, that was one of those moments, and to be honest with you, it kind of jarred me. It jarred the shit out of me because I've struggled with mental illness for the vast majority of my life. And to say that it hasn't always been easy to win the daily challenges is an understatement. On a number of occasions, I actually lost that struggle, and due to circumstances beyond my control, that loss was not a permanent game over, to put it into unnaturally jovial terms. But at no point in my childhood, past the age of late elementary school, did I ever seriously consider the fact that I could live to the age of 25. It just didn't seem possible. How the fuck would that work? What would I do? I don't know how to do anything. I didn't learn any fucking life skills as a mix of parents being constantly at work and me never wanting to learn when they were able to teach. And my interests never really lined up with any of the available choices in rural Kansas on what to do. And then to top it all off, I'm fucking disabled. I'm unable to do a lot of the shit that most people my age are able to do, and that only until later in life are rendered unable to. Physical limitations and mental, social shit. I'm just not good at it. And so at the age of like 9, I leaned into this cool new thing I saw my brother doing one day with his friends, making random fucking videos. God, everything was random back then. I'm sure if there were hashtags popular back then, but hashtag random, because every fucking title on YouTube or even before that on like Newgrounds, Albino Black Sheep, MySpace, shit like that. Oh, everything was fucking random. It's nuts. I mean, this is the era of Fred, for fuck's sake, so you take what you can. I have been making videos since I was at least 9 years old. And that would be 2004, 2003, somewhere around there. YouTube started in 2005. This channel that you're watching this on right now was made in 2007. That's because I've had other fucking channels before that are not all with us anymore. And at no point did anyone give a shit until like 2016. So that's 12, 13 years of spending hours upon hours in a hobby without even so much as fake familial support. Like, I would record videos with my brother every once in a while, and those, you know, he'd watch those, but I never really did anything that my family was interested in. So they were honest with me. They didn't watch. They still don't for the most part, other than my personal vlogs on my second channel, the video diary stuff, just to keep up with me, because I'm fucking terrible at texting and messaging people. I remember after I moved up here, my mom and my brother were talking like, "So how's Jacob?" And he was like, "I don't know. I'm waiting for the latest video." Fuck. And it's kind of to be expected, especially now that I do something that's so niche and in particular and specific that even trying to describe what I fucking do to people who have no concept of it is a goddamn nightmare. But I spent so much time trying to make this shit work and to do various things, by and large trying to emulate other people instead of trying to figure out what I wanted to fucking do, that I never thought about life. I was trying to run from it. I was trying to hide. Figured if I did this long enough, maybe something would come of it and I could avoid having to live. Especially since most days I didn't want to. Damn near all of them. And the way I figured it was, if somehow I made it to an age in which I had expectations put upon me that I could not fulfill, by that point I probably would have either been killed or would have killed myself. So I didn't have to worry about it. Well, now I'm here. I'm, as of this going online, 25, and I have a house and a dog, and I'm in a relationship with someone I love, and I, as of recording this, have a job that I need to really spend more time as of recording this getting prepared for. I have a moderate but loyal fan base, so I have a lot of things I never thought I would have, not the least of which is a continued existence. So how do I cope with that? Well, how do you cope with anything that you don't expect to be doing? You adjust and you go with it. I mean, that's all you can do. And I remember when I started my first job, I was working at a Barnes & Noble cafe, and I was bustling around in the lobby, the little dining area, trying to pick shit up. And someone who got hired at the same time I was, this older guy, I don't remember his name unfortunately, but he saw that I was struggling and kind of panicking and shit, and he looked at me and he was like, dude, and I explained to him I was freaking out. I didn't know what I was doing. What am I going to do? People are going to know I'm fucking up. I was panicking. And at this time, I didn't know anxiety. Now, this was 2013, and I was still undiagnosed and hadn't explored my mental illnesses at all. So I was woefully unprepared for any kind of social interaction. It was not good. And he was on his break. He didn't have to deal with any of this, and it's not his job to be my fucking counselor regardless. So he didn't have to do any of this shit. But what he did was say something that I have remembered and recalled multiple times in the past 7 years since he said it, which was that I don't have to worry about it because we're all just making it up as we go along. And that's very true. Life is basically one big fucking improv game. Even the people who seem the most well put together, the most prepared for everything, there's no way to know exactly what's going to happen. You can prepare for what you think's going to happen. You can prepare for what you want to happen. But for the most part, all you're going to be dealing with is whatever life decides to throw your way. So you got to make it up as you go. And that really helped me because for a while I was struggling with this idea that everyone else was always so much more prepared than I was. Everyone else was so much more capable than I was. Everyone else knew what to do, how to do it, and I was the fuck up. And when he said that everyone was making it up as they go along, it leveled the playing field. Everyone is making it up as they go. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on. They're just trying to make it all work in the moment. And that really helped me. And that's something that's slowly helped me more and more throughout the year, to the point where now, you know, as I'm struggling to even go to the store, you know, without help, I got to bring headphones if I'm going by myself to try to distract myself from freaking out. It's helped me think about life in terms of, what am I going to do? Because again, I wasn't prepared for this. I was not prepared to be here at 25. I wasn't prepared to be here past 9 when I started this video making shit. And I'm not saying I'm all fucking better right now, but I'm marginally better off than I was back then, I'll tell you that goddamn much. But I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't ready for having my name on a house or a car, or having, you know, an animal depend on me for food, a relationship that needs to be maintained daily, to be someone who is relied upon for so many different things. I was not prepared to deal with this shit. I just thought I'd be dead. In my harder moments, had hoped. And those still happen. Those haven't gone away. They're less often now, which I'm very glad about, but they're not gone. So what am I going to do? I'm going to make it up as I go. That's all I can do. That's all everyone does. So I'm just going to keep doing that. Gotten me this far. Been very fortunate in that regard. Doesn't seem like I should be saying that considering all the shit I've gone through in my life, but all that shit propelled me to this point. This one right here. It's the only one I know. I can't know what's going to come next. I don't even know what's going to happen later today. But there you go. That's all I can do. So, happy birthday to me. I'm gonna probably throw this up later. And for anyone else who didn't expect to make it this far, just know that I'm glad you did. And I hope you can continue to make things up as you go along with me. So, thank you all very much for watching whatever the shit this was. I don't know if this two barely different camera angle thing works. I have no intention of ever doing this format again, but there you go. I did it. Thank you all very much for watching. I've been Decker Link, The trained unprofessional. Now, Vivian. That's a new one. It's my first birthday with a name that makes me feel like it's me. This shit's weird, man. It's weird for me. Until next time, everyone.